Hi, this is Scott again. Altogether now, this is now the 23rd day without hot water. Thanks to our wonderful, wonderful management company called Nordic PM. I know there have been lots of videos about Nordic PM. Today I thought, wow, that we actually had hot water this morning, even up until lunch today. I was very happy. I went out shopping today for some groceries, and I came home and I wanted to wash my hands with hot water. It was just cold again, so I turned on all the faucets in the whole apartment. Only cold water. I just waited for 2 hours on the phone. I called the police, waited for 2 hours, literally 2 hours on the phone waiting, saying, "You're on hold, please wait for your turn." After the 2 hours was up, I got a call someone picked up and said that they can't help me. I have to talk to the people in the community, basically, the county, if you will, where I live. I have to talk to the government there, and they'll take action. But the point is, I've been messaging them. I've been sending texts to the guy that is responsible for all the buildings. Absolutely no help. I've sent messages to the person that rented me to the apartment. I found out she quit. Lucky for her, she quit the company. I sent texts to all the people that I could think could help. It's no help. It's once again, for the 22nd time, or 23 times it happened. One time I went to a hotel, then it was wonderful. But 23 days altogether without any hot water. In the Western world, this is unheard of. All I know is I want to see a sinkhole open up right underneath the company called Nordic PM. I want to see them enveloped by rocks and dirt and all this stuff. I want them to go down straight to the center of the earth and burn up. I've just headed up to I can't put my arms up that high. All I can tell you is that to expect, I've even written to them. This is like just a comment that I want to make quickly. I've written to them and I said, I just wish, even for one night, that you could experience what we're going through when there's no hot water. If they didn't have hot water, they probably are living in luxury, those people, because they are connected to the mafia. There's no question about that. They're probably all living in luxury and they don't care about the tenants. I contacted one of my friends in the building and I said, "Do you also have cold water?" He just wrote back 2 emojis, and one of them with his head's blowing off and the other one with a really terrible face because he's so mad also. Very soon now we're going to get all together, all the people in all of the 4 buildings that all have the same issue, and we're going to go together and go after them legally. And he's going to get the press involved now. So the TV stations or newspapers or whatever are going to go after this company also. I've got their website open now. They all look so friendly and they're going to be very helpful people. It's just the opposite. They never answer your messages. They don't care about the tenants. All they care about is trying to squeeze money out. In fact, my friend that I talked to that found out they were in the mafia, there is no meter at all telling how much water you use. It's just water going to all the apartments. He said he got the highest water bill he's ever gotten in his life. And he's almost never there. Because all they did was they took out the total amount of water that was used by all 4 buildings and divided it by the number of people that were staying there. So they tried to squeeze money out of him that he didn't even use. The people down the hall, when they moved in, their toilet wasn't installed. When I moved in, there was not one appliance that worked properly because they were all filled with all the stuff from the construction company when they were in here. This is the worst company, by far the worst landlord I've ever had. And I had a really terrible one when I lived in Switzerland. But he was an angel compared to these people. Because they don't even talk to you anymore. They ignore you no matter what the problem is. They ignore you. It's just, to me, it's unfathomable, sorry, that any company could be like this and so uncaring. On some of my videos on my other channels, I try to teach people exactly that they should be very caring and helpful towards other people and you know, pay it forward and try to be nice to people and help other people. These people haven't watched my videos, obviously. All I can tell you is that they are horrible people. I've literally sent, I'm going to say, probably at least 15 messages to each of the persons that I knew could be helpful without any response. So this is day number 23, and I'm not sure about 24 yet. We'll see, but I am going to bring my own insurance company into this. I also have legal insurance, and bring lawyers into the situation. The police haven't helped yet. Maybe they will tomorrow. I'm not sure. But I want to bring lawyers into the situation now, because it's really absurd trying to live here and be comfortable. Fortunately, I've got electricity. I think I've said this on my last one also. I do have electricity, so I can make this video, and there's enough for my lighting. And my podcast channels, I was able to put up some podcasts. That was really nice. But if you're ever in Märsta, Sweden, don't come and visit. Because all you'll see outside is garbage laying around on the ground. There's in dirt roads where there's supposed to be a street. Yesterday I was at an event and showed some people I had done what's called a B-roll, which is having some video inserted into the main video. And I showed that to them, and they couldn't believe it. They said, "What is this? A construction site?" And I said, "No. That's where they're gonna. That's the green that they installed. They're gonna install some trees and some shrubs. It's just does look like a garbage dump or a construction site. There's no green. There's no road." There was one very nice couple, a really nice couple that I met. They were going to move in next door, and I thought, great, finally somebody that or some people that I can relate to. After I told them what had happened to me since I've been here, they headed for the hills. They never moved in. Lucky them. I didn't know that. When I moved in, I thought I was very, let's say, I had rose-colored glasses on. I really thought, wow, this is going to be a great place to live, and I'm going to have an internet connection right next to my desk like they promised me, and I've got a long internet cable going all the way along the floor, all the way to the back to make this all work. There are holes in my closets. There are scratches on the bathroom floor and on the walls. There are places where the tiles are kaput. I've been here since the end of July, Nothing's fixed. They've fixed absolutely nothing. I can't imagine any landlord being as bad as they are. I really honestly cannot imagine any landlord being that bad. I hope for you that you live in a lot better situation. And believe me, I know in the world, many people, I'd say even probably most people, don't live as well as I do, even though I'm pissed. It's the question of how much does it cost to live here? It's cost a lot of money to live here. And for what? It certainly isn't for any service they're giving, because they aren't giving any service. Anyway, I'll stop now, and just had to get this off my chest. I hope I don't have to make another video tomorrow. The last video I put up, I said it was the third day. That was 2 days ago. But altogether now, it's 5 days this time. But altogether it's 23 days now in the last couple of months without any hot water. No, not even, I'd say in the last 5 weeks, it's been that many days. So half of the number of days in this last 5 weeks have been without honey hot water. So tonight I've already filled both sink, what do you call it? I have 2 sinks basically, one for rinsing, one for not. I've already filled them with warm water, and then I have to pour hot water in there later from a kettle. I mean, I'm having lots and lots of fun tonight. I really wanted to do some work, and I wanted to have some fun. But now all I'm doing is suffering because of this terrible, terrible landlord. And now tomorrow, instead of doing the things I want to do, I have to call the city council, if you will, and tell them to go after this company. Even though they're located in Stockholm City, they want me to go after them in the town where I live. I don't understand that yet, but I'll try tomorrow and I'll see how it goes. But in any case, I'm really looking forward to when all the people that live in these 4 buildings can get together, and especially that the press comes and goes after these people that are, in fact, run by the mafia. And it's so clear. They don't care at all. I mean, you should see the outside. In fact, if you look at my video from last night, I think it even had a picture in there, a video in there that actually shows how incredibly ugly it looks outside now. It's absolutely unbelievable. I think that was on my This and That channel, but this one's going to go up on my Sweden is my home channel. But if you want to see that video, go over to my This and That channel and you'll see it. It's really very sad to see that what kind of place that they've actually promised is going to be nice and green and happy, and you know, in the pictures when they drew it in the beginning, all these kids playing, you know, they're just the mock-ups from the digital. And it looked like a really great place. And even when I moved in, I thought it was going to be really great. All I wish now, if I could go back, I wish somebody else that had already lived here saw me and talked to me and said, I wouldn't move in here if I were you. They had told me the truth. And those people are probably thanking their lucky stars that I talked to them. All I know is I'm going to get out of here as soon as I possibly can. Well, I'll stop talking now, and I hope you like this video. And by the way, YouTube hasn't exactly been too kind to me. If you do want to write me comments, it probably won't work because my comments have only worked like twice since I put up hundreds of videos. They haven't gotten back to me, so YouTube isn't exactly my friend now either.